People usually serve because they're trying to scratch that itch. They need to be needed. But I think Wes, he serves because that's who he is. Like, that's who Jesus has made him to be. He's just kind of being himself, and he's just serving and loving because he's Wes.
He's just kind of caring and sweet and just like there when you need him. And sometimes he just like appears out of nowhere to help, and you didn't even know you needed help, and he's there. When
he works with the kids in the system of care, foster care primarily, and with the respite care, he's there to be that male presence that often is absent.
He is kind of like the backbone of our group. Kind of, I guess the best way to describe it would be maybe like the silent backbone. Like he's always there to do whatever is necessary, but he's totally fine with being in the background. And that's why I think a lot of times he goes unnoticed, and I think that he really prefers it that way.
He is just kind of, it feels funny to say, but kind of like the father of the microchurch. Like, he is an incredible father, and he's like a big brother, and he is just awesome.
He also fosters, has adopted and fosters, and sometimes we tell him like not to. So maybe I'm like bad at being a Christian or something, but sometimes I say, hey man, don't you have enough on your plate? Aren't you already taxed? And it's kind of like he doesn't really hear me, on those pieces of advice. He's just like, yeah, but this kid needs somebody, so I'll take him. Oh, and their sister needs to be taken in, so I'll take him too. And the mother, we want to actually care for the mother, so we'll take her also.
When we care for our kids, especially, whether it be our biological kids or our adopted son or kids that we're fostering, there's no difference in the way that he loves them. He loves them with his whole heart, and he loves them the way that a father truly should love their children.
Wes is the kind of guy who, if there's a need, if there's a spilt drink, a dirty diaper, a running nose, he's the guy who's like running towards those type of things. So usually the things that people run away from, disgusting, dirty, crying kids, like he runs towards those things. So people don't tend to know Wes because he's always running out and taking care of other people.
The way that he loves people is just a gift from Jesus. It's a gift to everyone that he meets.
He's working with all these women, and there's not a sense of like he has to be the one in charge. He's just there to help, to serve, to love, and yet he plays that critical role of being that guy, sometimes the only guy who's there to love kids that nobody else loves.
He's the one that's always on the floor with the kids and not afraid to change the nasty diapers, and just is willing to do whatever it takes to show Jesus' love to kids and families. And he doesn't matter where those kids or families came from. He's just there ready to be Jesus for them.